Point is the use of charts in English language teaching. Charts are prepared in advance before going to the class for teaching English. They may be used in writing composition. A teacher can prepare sentence chart, substitution chart, and substitution charts or vocabulary charts. He should use different colors in the charts to make it attractive, interesting, and motivate the students and to bring the variety in the teaching. These charts should be large enough so that every student sitting in the class can see it clearly. So their size should be enough large and to be seen by all students, and necessary material should be written in bold letters. Whatever you write on the charts should be written in bold letter so that the backbencher students can also see it clearly. And thick brushes should be used for preparing the chart, which must be clear. All things should be relevant according to the teaching content. Everything should be relative to the teaching material. So they are useful. In what are the usage of charts? In short, we can say first presenting vocabulary items. Second, presenting structures or teaching structures. And third, for teaching them composition, like letter writing, like story writing, composition, paragraph writing, article writing, essay writing, and story writing, etc. The teacher can take help of these charts at the introductory stage. Often the pupil teachers use these charts for their introductory questions so that they can ask a question of introductory questions to begin the lesson. The students can learn by heart with the help of charts, because they are very enchanting, they bring variety, so they are prompt to learn from these, as they create creative among the students and make the teaching learning process effective, interesting, motivating, and dynamic. If no teaching aid is used, then the lesson will be monotonous and student will feel boring. So teacher can take trouble for preparing it, but these charts will help him in the classroom. His energy will be saved because the students will be engaged in looking at the charts. So their lesson will be very successful one. Now, second thing, the use of pictures in English language teaching. What are the uses of pictures? Someone has rightly said that a picture speaks 1,000 words. For example, you show in a class the picture of the photo of Maharaja Pratap, then it will say many words. Maharaja Pratap was very brave king of India. He was the hero of the Mewar. In this way, long composition can be written with the help of the picture Maharaja Pratap. So someone has rightly said that a picture tells 1,000 words. A picture is much more than an image. especially in English language teaching. Pictures are essential when it comes to engaging students who are beginners in learning English. When they are beginners for learning English, then by showing the pictures, they will be attracted, they will get interest, and in this interest, they will prompt यानी ललचाना, ललचाते हैं सीखने के लिए. They will be prompt to learn speaking. Pictures can act as a useful prompt. I have already said you, prompt means lalchane की चीज. So this picture prompt students to help students when they are practicing speaking in English. With the help of pictures, this process will be interesting and will easily learn the speaking and writing process. They can arouse का मतलब पैदा करना. They can arouse imagination in students. Example, when the teacher show them a picture in the class, then the students will start imagining. They will predict का मतलब होता है भविष्यवाणी करना, पहले से ही बोल देना. They will predict what the teacher is going to teach us today. So it will arouse their imagination power, and this power, imagination power, is very good thing for learning process. So they will imagine about the and when teachers show them a half picture and tell them students to tell about the remaining half, then again students will imagine what will be in the remaining half, and this will again arouse their imagination power, and they will think and they will speak in English in that prompt, in that encouragement, in that motivation. English. By a sequence of picture, the teacher can encourage the student to write a story. By a sequence of pictures, teacher can teach them to write a story or a composition. For example, you show a tree on which a crow is sitting with a braid in its beak, and then the fox come and she towards them. Then the story Fox and Crow will be composed, and story writing will be done with the help of these pictures. The students to write a story or a composition. Creative students will come first for it. The students who are creative, who are somewhat good in English, they will come first and they will write a story or the composition. Then what happened? The weak and shy students of the class will also encourage to speak in English, and they will start also writing the story. In this way, every student will become active and the class will become dynamic. Then weak and shy students. A teacher can teach tense with the help of a picture. He can teach many structure. For example, one tense. One boy is shown running, and the teacher will ask, what is the boy doing? Then students will say, he is running. And other picture will shown where some boys are playing volleyball, and the teacher will say, ask the student, what are the boys doing? Then the student will ask, they are playing volleyball. Then the teacher will give statement that you have spoken the sentence in present continue because the action is going on. And in that situation, we use present continuous tense, subject is RM and verb plus ing. This will be the structure. They are playing, he is running, she is weeping, I am writing. These will be present continuous. In this way we can teach structure also, composition also, vocabulary also. Many things can be taught with the help of these pictures. Now there are some assignment questions. Question first, what can be taught with the help of a chart? A and B, pictures. So what things are to be taught with the help of a charts and pictures? And second question, write any 4 uses of charts. And third question, detailed question, describe the use of charts and pictures in English teaching. Thank you. Have a good nice day, my dear pupil teachers.